Hello darts fans across the globe, it's Jordan here from Take No Ball Darts, and I'm bringing you episode 3 of Leave Your Favourite Double for tops and tens. So we're going to pick up where we left off, and the next number in the series is number 91. So this is a nice handy 2-darter, so you go for treble 17, tops. If you land in the single 17, I'd go for treble 18, which will give you a shot at double 10. So two great combinations to leave yourself double top or double 10. So we'll move on to number 92, and I would recommend going for 25, treble 9, tops. Okay, I'd only recommend going this route if your opponent is not on a finish. So again, if you go for the ball and you hit 25, I would go 17, and that'll leave you a shot at the bullseye for the leg, which I would recommend going this route if your opponent is on a finish. And the standard most common way which people go off 92 is to go for the ball to leave themselves double 16. Okay, so 93, I would go bullseye again, so ball, single 3, double 20. If you land in the 25 section, you can go for double 14, tops, which I would only recommend going for if your opponent's on a finish. And if your opponent is also on a finish and you don't fancy risking a double 14, you can go for 25, single 18, ball route. Okay, so those are the three common routes to go on 93. So 94, a nice 2-darter here. We've got treble 18, double top. And if you do land in the single 18, you can go for treble 12, double top, or you can go for double finish, which again I'd recommend going a double finish if your opponent's on a finish as well. So it's easier to hit double 18 than it is to hit treble 12. Let's move on to 95. So 95, again, I'd recommend going the ball route. So if you hit the bullseye, that leaves you 55. 45, sorry. Then you go 5, double top. If you do hit the 25, you can go treble 10, double top. Or if your opponent's on a finish, I'd recommend going 25, 20, bullseye. Again, a lot of these checkouts, they all come down to the circumstances of the game. If your opponent's on a checkout, you've always got to leave yourself the best opportunity. So that's just, if you have to leave a single number to hit the bullseye, then that's a lot easier to do than it is hitting a double. Okay, so 96, again, I'd recommend going the bullseye route. So if you hit the ball, then that leaves you 46, single 6 leaves you tops. Okay, if you do go on the outer ball and get 25, you can go for treble 17, double 10. But I'd only recommend going for both of these routes if your opponent is not on a finish, because if you don't hit if you hit the 25 and you don't hit treble 17, you're not leaving yourself a finish. Okay, so that route I'd only recommend going if your opponent is not on a finish, as there's plenty of better ways to go from 96. But if you'd prefer to go for double 10 or double tops, that's the best way to go. So we've gone to 97, a nice 2-darter. We've got treble 19, tops, or if you go on the outside of the 19, you can go double finish, which I tend to do quite a lot if I miss the treble 19. to 98. Again, I'd go ball route, so say if you hit 25, treble 11, and then tops. If you do hit the ball, that will leave you 48, then you go single 8 tops. Okay, again, I probably won't recommend going the ball route off this number because there is plenty of other ways to go, but if you want to get yourself on tops, then 25 and the ball route is probably going to be one of your best bets. 99, so quite a few ways to go off 99 actually. So you can go single 19, treble 20, double 10, or you can go single 19, tops, tops, or if you hit the treble 19 first start, you can go single 2, tops. So I'd recommend very highly that your first start is always at the 19s, because if you go inside on the 20, then it's going to be impossible to leave yourself tops. Okay, or you're going to be throwing at 13, treble 13, which isn't very good. Okay, so always go for treble 19 first start off 99 if you prefer tops or 10s. And then the last number of this episode will be 100, and this is a nice 2-darter for people who like tops. So you're staying on the 20 section, so treble 20, double tops is the ideal way. If you're landing the single, you can still go for the treble and go treble 20, double 10, or if you hit the single first start and your opponent's on a nice easy finish, I always go tops tops, because I fancy myself hitting tops quite a lot. So if you get one in the tops, you leave yourself a nice marker and you can get yourself another one in there, and that'll be a nice 3-dart finish, tops tops. Okay, so that is the last number that I'm going to be covering in this episode. If you've liked the video, please show the support and like, share and subscribe to the channel.